Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Valley, and welcome to another episode of Star Technology, where we have Nichrome 4 days. This is starting right after the last episode. Normally, I try not to just bam, 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 but I'm having fun, and we're getting stuff done. So, one of the things that I thought was funny was, I've got all of these, formed, right? But I don't have anything going on this one for one. But I've got room for 2 more metals to automate the blast furnace up. I don't know what they're going to be yet. We've done titanium. We've got titanium, aluminum, we've got lumium, inderium, signalum, steel, and something else. And once I get a few more of these nichrome blocks, we need 26, so I need 2 more stacks of nichrome. We might actually have 2 more stacks of nichrome. Let's go take a look. Anyways, what I think is funny though is that because I've built this all the way across and I very cleverly decided I'm just gonna cover over my walkway, we have, oh, we're so close to 2 more stacks. That's fine. I'll leave it and come back to it in a little bit. In the meantime, we need to start working on automating our EV processor line. So let's start looking at what we need for that. It's going to be the same as the other ones. We need 6 ingredients. We have the HV assembler, and I a while ago made a ton more crates so we can just make it look at least a little classy. I hope it's classy. I makes me so nervous. So here's the thing. Do we want it? I think we can just do like that. Right? And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to figure out, does it look better as a flat plane? Or does it look better as a shorter stack? I think it looks better as a flat plane. I'm just eyeballing it there, but that's what I think. Okay, so we have all the ingredients, but we're going to have to start automating some of them. And that's going to be a bit, actually. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I know what we need for the blast furnaces. We need to feed it all this stuff for monazite and whatnot. Oh my goodness, okay, that's going to be a whole thing. All right, in the meantime, I just thought okay, so we could run it through like two crushers and a centrifuge and just get the phosphate out that we need, or 2 crushers and and then we get the monazite dust, which we run through another centrifuge to get the phosphate. No, it's an electrolyzer, and then the electrolyzer. Yeah, we could do that, or we could run it through the machine. So if I do monazite, is this one? If I do the crushed monazite ore, it does. It has an ore processing. Monazite, thorium, neodymium. And we kind of want the neodymium, so I guess that's a thing we're going to do. Right, in the meantime, let's focus on one thing at a time. Let's start with... Oh, I've got both of these here. Nice. Let's start with... yeah, let's start with soldering iron. Soldering, yeah. Do I have it in here? No, I do have it somewhere though. I'll track it down. We'll just give it an ender tank. I think it's like 888 or something. And then we're grabbing the processors. So we have the plastic printed circuit boards and we have the microprocessor assemblies. Let's go get those. So this one's easy. Let's just grab left click. Got it. Okay. Oh, come on. I missed. Sorry. Yeah, and I don't think I'm worried about having... I think this is actually one of the least issues of having this up here. Okay, so you're good. And don't worry, it's a clean room. That's just a cleaning slime. What's that anime about the guy who's like a beast tamer, but he only beast tames slimes, and he's like creating new forms of slime and stuff. I love that series. I should go track down what that is. DOW and I used to love watching that. Actually, I guess I can just come up here. I don't even need to find out where we make it. I can just go find where we use it. Over there. Right, because we've got plastic printed circuit board. Yep, so left click. I don't know why I didn't do this. Oh, I do know why I didn't do this before. I can tell you exactly why. Because we don't have the... So one of the things you need for this is these RAM chips. Actually, RAM chips are easy. No, but it requires a clean room. No? Huh. Right click. Okay. That'll work. And then what else do we have done already? Fine electrum wire and diodes. We have those. Okay, so the other two are going to take a second, but I think we'll be okay with them. I have fine electrum wire somewhere. Right? I had to have made it for something I was making. Maybe we haven't had to make fine electrum wire. It's copper. It's red alloy. Well, how about that? Okay. Okay, so we have to make the fine electrum wire. Huh. I'm sorry. I know I'm making weird noises. I can visualize it on one of these machines, but maybe I like took it down. Right, like we've already looked at all those. It's not any of those. I must just be visualizing like tantalum or something. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you I'm visualizing it in the machine itself. Yep, that's probably what it is. Okay, so the other one we needed was diodes, and I don't remember which one's the diodes is. I should have been looking while I was wandering around. That's not it. It was up on the second floor. There was like one. No, it wasn't. It was over here. One of the maybe it's resistors. I don't know. We'll find it. Inductor. Capacitor. Transistor. Well, what the heck? I'm just gonna keep wandering back and forth. That's all this episode is. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be playing with my little slimy friends. Here we go. It was exactly where I visualized it. Visualization is a powerful tool that may frequently not help. You notice I'm starting to turn left all the time now because I'm trying to inculcate myself not to turn right, but it just means that I'm making the same error but on the other side. Yep. Okay. Wire mill we actually have. We have a wire mill. Yep. Almost positive it is right in here. Yep. Cool. So we can literally just plonk that down. Got a bunch of empty space in here somewhere. Is the one? No. Yeah, right in here. Just plonk you down. We'll give you ender drawer down, ender drawer up, and I'm gonna go grab the electrum, which is now upstairs. Oh, I didn't show this last episode. I doubled the amount of furnaces we've got going, and this is the whole point. Is that why don't I have electrum? Oh, hey. hey, we never did tin alloy either. Okay, well, that's a thing that may need to happen. What? It's got to be gone. I must have missed it. Ah, well, that's too bad. All right, well. Oh, I never... Yeah, I did. How did I mess all this up? Hmm. Well, we'll just have to transfer over the Electrum later then. Means something's running out. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Okay. So we might need Electrum again. Okay. So basically, I am actively using Electrum somewhere. Man, I did not do that well, did I? Okay. I'm actively using Electrum somewhere. And then when I turned off all of those alloy smelters, it used up all the Electrum, which means, and I've got, better go double check. So when they're empty, even if they're locked, it's not that I keep forgetting, I just don't really think it's going to happen because the behaviors are also very specific sets of rules. So yeah, we should probably come in here and find where the Electrum is being used, because it's going to be causing something to back up. Anyhow, you can go there, and you're going to be circuit 3 with that, and then we've got one of you, and final Electrum wire. Okay, cool. So then we want a robotic arm. It's there. Keep exact 1024 and lock. Okay, easy as that. Okay, let me pause it real quick, and I'm gonna run through real quick and see if I can figure out where we were using the Electrum. Okay, so for some reason I'm using Electrum wire somewhere. And it's even the 2x. Anyhow, we'll swap that over. What do we use 2x Electrum wire for? I think I'd be able to find that. Oh, it is for the HV motors. Okay, well, that makes a ton of sense then. Why we'd be doing that. Okay, so I didn't lose any Electrum. I was just running very low, and the motors are going to have to catch it up now, and that's all perfectly cool, fine, and valid. I do want to grab... Where did I put... On, new... I just put it down and I already lost it. There we go. Okay, left click. And this goes over here. And then we're going to have to put down an extruder over here. We're going to have to put down an extruder for the blue alloy bolt. And those are all the easy parts. Right? Okay, so the last two things are these RAM chips and the flying Electrum wire. Okay, so the RAM chips are easy because all we need to do is get RAM wafers, no problem, which is no big deal. We'll just make some phosphorus doped wafers. We've already got the blast furnace ready for it. The cutter, even got them in the clean room. We got plenty of space. I put the space in here for a reason. We've got the small piles of gallium arsenide. We've got the silicone dust. We've got the nitrogen. We don't have the phosphorus yet. Ugh. So, do I make 3 machines, or do I start building out an entire new set of ore processors? And honestly, I'm kind of thinking of the latter. Although I don't know if I'm going to try to make them as efficient, like this efficient here, because this is actually a really big pain. We'll probably go back over here. And like maybe I'll just start over in this corner and 1, and then all the way 2, and then all the way over here 3. We'll give them a couple of blocks in between, because at this point all the steel that goes in the solid machine casing just isn't that big a deal. Anyways, so we got to get the phosphorus before we can get that one, and that's really, I just realized that's what's been putting me off for so long. Other than that, we got the diodes. We got okay. So that's the only thing that's really bothering us. Let's go take care of this blue alloy bolt. Let's make sure I don't have a extruder sitting around. It would be in here. I got 46 advanced mixer tubes. It's just easier to do everything by the stack. That way I don't have to calculate anything. I just know if it requires 2, then I make 2 stacks of that item. And then where's the other place it might be? It is over here. I know we just looked in it, and you probably remember better than I do, but no. Oh, I've got another assembler. Why don't I use the other assembler? Oh my goodness. What have I been doing with my life? That's ridiculous. Anyways. Yeah, so extruder. Let me go grab all this stuff. Actually, it's all super easy. And in fact, okay, look, where are they coming? Is it really just they're coming from this one blank spot? Coming from on top? I don't know. I don't know. I could have swore I had some stainless steel pipes. Let me go look around and see if I can find them. But we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for the extruder, that's like all it is. And the reason why you need so many, it's anything that's supposed to do with like heating elements, uses Kanthal or whatever the coil block is for that tier. And it's because like an extruder is like a plastic extruder, and it has to keep it warm. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So extruder, we got those, we got those. The only thing we need is the pipes, and that's right here. Sorry, not the pipes, the processors. Hop over there and grab one of these. One motor too, right? No, no motors. Just that. I was actually going to pause to go do all that, but that was actually particularly fast. Was it like 30 seconds? Somebody let me know in the comments. I could check and put it up on the screen and let you know, or we could have an interactive thing. From the moment I said we need an extruder, and like actually started making it to when we actually got it. How long was that? We are going to grab. This is the wrong side. We're going to grab. It's all the way down to the end. Yep. Left click. Blue alloy. Oh man. So, okay, so making the blue alloy, if I'm honest, was the most annoying part. Like making the. I'm just gonna go put it next to the wire mill. This will be a sort of thing that as soon as we can get these EV processors automated, we'll start. We'll basically start. Oh, and then I need the. Oh, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. Let's try this. I don't have a metal molder, so I can't. But I do have. Okay, so what's the machine? Forming press. I don't think I have a forming press. Let's check. I do. I've never done this in a forming press before, and now I get to. Do. Oh yeah. That's ridiculously. I'm ridiculously excited about that. I don't even remember. Oh yeah. So we'll move these over to multi blocks down in the sub basement. B4. As soon as we get a chance. Where did I? Yeah, over here. Cool. Okay, so you're going there. We were getting this, and we will grab one of you, and at some point we're going to run out of power again. That will be a sad day. I'll have to turn things off. Oh, it's done already. This is going to get crazy fast. Okay, so if I put this in here. Okay, it wasn't that crazy. It's actually... It's almost slowed down by the transfer speed. Okay, Yeah, and then we just grab this, and we need to go to automating some of the other stuff, which means we gotta. Yeah, I think as long as I don't try to. Did it again. As long as I don't try to go. Come on. As long as I don't try to go super tightly packed with them, I think we can do the 4 excavators fairly easily. It's in here. Right, so right click that. Okay, now here's the thing. What does it require again? RAM chips. I actually have... Okay. This is going to take a little investigative work. I have a little machine over here that I set up a while ago, and I don't remember what I did with it. Not this one. It's not down there, although I gotta remember that that's down there. We've got open space. It was supposed to be something to do with these things, but then I didn't need to do it. Something like that. I'm looking for RAM chips. If you see it, holler. Can you save RAM chip? I'm sorry. I've been... so I'm reading this book. It's called The Diamond Age by Neil Stephenson. I don't know if it's any good. I mean, it seems good. It seems fun. But I don't know if it, like, has any issues with it, right? Like, okay, here it is. So this is actually... What are you making here? Diamond lenses. Laser engraver. Okay, so that's EV, IV, LV, HV. Now, here's the thing. Oh. This doesn't require a clean room. Wait, what? Darker? No, that's not what I wanted. Here, this requires a clean room. But we can actually make the laser... Oh, no, we can't. Advanced laser engraver 2. Okay, never mind. I was thinking that we could make it into one of the big burly ones. But no, we can't. So I can either have both of these going at once, this and the regular silicon, or I can just do this. But one thing I am going to do, because I have it available, is it's over here. And I know this is side tangent, but I wanted to check, make sure that wasn't RAM chips. I have all of these. And that's a lot. So let's see. I can get rid of you. Put you up. Put you up. These guys up. And it's still not enough. Go ahead and grab that. And I have got a lot of advanced cutters too. Still got some sitting on the floor. That's fine. That little slimy can have them. Now I just gotta remember where I put it. It was over here, right? Up on the second floor. Over here. Down a ways. Dang it. Okay. Right here. Okay. So, actually, I probably could have just linked them together. But yeah, we'll just fill that out. And I think I have some CPU chips sitting around somewhere too. So let's clear out some of that stuff. Incidentally, this is why I put those ladders there, because it's like, ding, jump up. Okay, so we made all those. I've got like one extra wafer sitting around somewhere and one extra bowl. And the clean room kind of defeats the purpose if I've got it just sitting open like this. But, you know, what are you going to do? Nothing, that's what. I mean, you might, but please don't. All right, we've got some RAM wafers. And we've got all of these silicon wafers. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so we'll get rid of these, and basically we're not going to use these. We're just running out the clock on them. We'll... Yeah. Something was backed up on these. What uses it? There's a CPU chips, right? CPU chips. What makes the CPU chips? Right here. Oh, so we might have been like... Oh yeah, like they're running. We We were down. Okay, good. I'm glad I noticed that. Okay, cool. That was nice. Okay, so I do have. So let's work backwards, and that way I can still do some of the stuff step by step. So the first thing we need to do is, if I want RAM chips, not these QRAM chips, just regular RAM chips, I need to put RAM wafers in a cutter. And I get 32 each. Is that right? Ah, I see. Okay. So they all give me the same wafer. It's this part stage that's the same. Okay, so that's cool. I can live with that. So we just need to grab... Oh, we have cutters. I made like a ton of them. It's almost like I was envisioning a world where we'd have have a need for a ton of cutters. And we even have a spot to put it. Oh, this could go well. This could go well. So we're gonna... No, not these. Right, we're going one step further up. We want these RAM wafers. Okay, so I don't... Oh, I do, actually. Here, let me go grab that real quick, too, because I've got some RAM chips already. I've been leaving them there to remind me that I need to automate them, and I didn't realize it was so urgent. Yeah, RAM chips, we've got tons of them. Okay, so let's bring that... Uh-oh, I gotta run. I can't take the risk that I put it down or mess up the warping. Okay, so you're gonna come over here? Yes. No. Those are the arc furnaces. Oh, it's over here, right? Nope. I need signs or something, man. Okay. So yeah, this will work. This will work. I'm just gonna bring this back a step and put you down, and then we're going to put down the ender drawer here, put that in there, lock it, and then I guess there's no reason not to... Yeah, I mean, how long do we use these for? I mean, ZPM tier, right? Okay, so there's no reason not to just stockpile the heck out of these. I think, yeah, we'll bottleneck it. We'll bottleneck it earlier than this. That seems reasonable. I'd be making a terrible mistake again. Who doesn't want to download more RAM? Okay, so we've got you, your super chests, and let's go like this and grab you, lock it, and then we can go over to here, and we'll do exact, just to make sure it's not gonna... Yep, okay, cool. And then when you're done, you're always gonna push out, and I guess you're always gonna push in, huh? Is that what we've got over here? Conveyor. Oh. No, okay. Duh, that makes more sense. Here's my, so you can go back, and you come out, and then, doop, and it's not that it matters. I could have done it both ways, but, you know, I want to make sure it lines up with everything. Okay. Cool. And then we can grab, not the item pipe, and move from where I had it before. That one, and wrench it, and you're making 32 RAM chips. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now we'll set up the laser engraver for the RAM chips. Shift left click. But before we even do that, see, turn to right. Just assuming a right turn will get me real quick. I mean, we all know that 3 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 lefts do. I'm so funny. Okay, so we've seen this 1,000 times before. We need 6, and then 3 more. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna come in here and we'll do this one first. That one. Okay, so this is my standard chip automation setup here. It may not be the most efficient because we have a bunch of cached in here, but since I'm trying to keep everything cached, otherwise, you know, it's no big deal. And then we do this one here and import, and now that's got 8 XRAM chips, and that's got 8 XRAM chips, and same thing. All the bolts go in there. Oh, wait a second. This might need... Aha! I almost messed that up. Okay. I mean, honestly, we should probably bring it up to 32, just so it's not... This is not what I was expecting. Yeah, I guess. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, no, control. Okay, so there's 6 things in here, right? Those are the 6 things we need. These are the 6 things we need, and the only thing we're missing is the, what's it? And we're going to go ahead and hit it with this ender drawer, and I don't think I have any processors on me to put in there, but we need to hit it with the soldering iron. Soldering alloy. Where do we have soldering? We've got to be made somewhere. You know what? I'm just going to run over here, take a look at what we're using down there. 777. Great. That's easy. We need and oh no! That's not as easy. Okay. This is an easy problem to solve. Nobody panic. I said nobody panic. Oh, come on. No. No! Look at all the slimes! You can do it, buddy. So many slimes. Okay, I gotta figure something out there. I don't even know what. Yeah, I don't even know what. I've had this white sitting here forever. Okay, you and you, yeah, and ender tank. 7, right? Yeah. I always forget whether it's 7 is gray and 8 is light gray, but I can't always remember that off the top of my head. So there it goes. All right, so you're gonna go like that, and then we need that pump, which we only coincidentally have. I'm not gonna take credit for that. You're gonna import, and of course it's empty. All right, we do have to go find where we're producing the soldering alloy, because that means that those other ones are empty too. This is actually, though, relatively easy, though. All I have to do is look at the tanks. See, right back there. So you're making soldering alloy. I was using a lot of metered pumps. Why are you not pumping out? Tin, lead, antimony. Oh, hey, look, we could make this a little easier. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Why are you not tin, antimony? Why are you not outputting? Import. Oh, you're supposed to be export. Okay, so that wasn't anything other than, I don't know. Surely that was working at some point. I should really... Okay, I'll do it. Sorry, total sidetrack. This is an absolute sidetrack. But I do have lead dust. Like, a lot of lead dust. If I can find it. Black steel. One of the ore processing ones makes it now, and it didn't. We used to have to get it out of. Not stibnite, the other one. Where was it? It was down here, right? Alright, so I already filled this back in, right? Yeah, so the douche. You, right. There. We'll just have to be electrocuting that lead. It's fine. And then this goes right there, and it... Nope. Because then it's going to fill everything in, and that's going to be bad. So instead, I want my crowbar. And... What is going on? That was like awkwardly timed. Oh hey, I've got an LV room. I don't want to have that, so we'll use that. Import. No. There you go. Okay, import that much. That'll work. Look at it going down. Yeah, we're not making as much lead dust as fast as I kind of was hoping we were. So maybe we were better off with what we were. Whatever. I want the macerator. We use macerators all the time. It'll be fine. Oh, I can't go like this though, can I? Okay. Why are you not? Oh, you are. Okay, cool. So that means that we might actually have been making EV processors for... Why? How did I... Oh, you know what it was? I was thinking an automated process. Yeah, look at you. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and minimize the number of these we're going to make. Let's go with 128. I think that's the most reasonable solution. Oh, and then we need to lock it. Okay, but that's nice. That's nice. So as soon as we get 64, we're doing this backwards priority-wise. But as soon as we get 64, we can start working on making these guys. So we've automated EV circuits. Awesome. I'm very pleased with that. That's neat. Okay, so we've got the double signal plates done. They're not automated, but they're done. In fact, you know, what do we consider automating this? This seems like a thing that we could automate pretty easily. And then we'd always have these guys handy. That also seems like a good idea. But the aluminum glass is going to take us a second. We do have tempered glass, and we have liquid, and we have aluminum. So, oh hey, in the alloy blast smelter, apparently you can just make the liquid version, which would be super useful for things like this. All right, what is the alloy blast smelter? Ooh. Actually, that's not too bad. What are these? Heat vents. High temperature smelting casing. High temperature smelting casing. That is titanium carbide, which sounds an HSLA. Okay, HSLA is vanadium, titanium, molybdenum, along with, it looks like Invar. Okay, so we've got at least one element we need to make. We've got the titanium. We can mix it with carbon, no big deal. That'll be okay. I'm just happy watching this. Like, look. Oh, also, you like my decorations? I did gold chains so that it would match the glowstone. We have glowstone, so we're not making filthy smoke to go with our dropping lava and slime particles and open doorway in our clean room. Because as we all know, those are all the hallmarks of a clean room. Okay, so just out of morbid curiosity, IV processor. Not that one. I don't think that one. That one. Requires those. Aluminum frames we can do. Inductors we've got. Capacitors we've got. RAM chips we now have. And annealed copper wire we can have. Okay, so we're going to bookmark that. It's an HV circuit assembler too. Well... Okay. I'm very confused now. I'm very confused now. But I guess we're gonna go make those. There's no reason not to, right? I mean, then we can make the EV the EV circuit assembler. I think we have to. So let me call it for this episode. I know we went really long, but I think you'll agree that getting the EVs automatically. What in the world? I'm so lost now. Why? So we're just jumping right into IV circuits? Let's give it a try. Until next time, catch you on the flippity flop.